Hi everyone. Today I'm out looking for mushrooms. Predominantly dryad saddles, pheasant backs, and morels if I can find one. I've never done this before. I have eaten a couple dryad saddles I came by accidentally. We did find a beautiful little jack-in-the-pulpit first thing off this morning. Nice little one, got a leaf around it. There. Nice little jack-in-the-pulpit. Well, I'm going to continue on. Now, like that right there, kind of an old growth. It's still soft. I don't think it's edible. I don't know what it is. I probably shouldn't have picked it, but I did. I'm not going to eat that. I don't know what it is. I'm going to just leave it here on the moss. If somebody's watching this, I wanted to chuck out. I know these old maples that have gone down in this area were here. And I wanted to chuck them out. I don't know what this one was. I don't know that stuff there. But on the other side, there was that right up here. That there, I don't know, there's a rotten one down there. It has where these had fallen off. I don't know what that was. If that is what I was looking for, but last year's or an old one. Another one there. Little woods lizard here. He's only about 2 inches long. I kind of zoomed right in on him. Don't see them too often. I mean, they're around if you turn logs over and stuff, but he is kind of cool to see. I'm going to try this area. There's a lot of down trees here. I mean, I don't know what this stuff is. It's on a walnut. And it's definitely, well, it's not bone dry. Now, I don't know if that stuff is edible or not. That's one I don't know. But this is a pretty good area for leeks. This is where I come to dig them a lot. And I know there's a lot of down stuff here. So I said, well, I'll come down here and try. This is another old maple sugar operation. This is located several miles from where I live. It's on adjoining property, and there's a fellow and his grandson are excavating this one. See what they can find. I believe there was a building around this one, because they have found a lot of squared nails that were here. I mean, there's a lot of bricks still on the ground. Very interesting old site. So always those big flat rocks dragged here with a team of horses and placed for where the arch and pans were. It's about a 4x12 area that they boiled on. And I would definitely say mid to late 1800s. There is steel here. There is some steel here. There's bricks, a lot of bricks where it was bricked up. Definitely intense heat had been here. Looking at that brick right there. That brick's had a lot of heat put to it at one time or another. View from my tree stand in May. Just out for a walk in the woods, and this is one of my tree stands that I have used unsuccessfully, I'll add. I should come and get it one of these days. You never know when you go hiking in the woods just what you're going to find. I have spent many hours in this patch of woods. I've trapped it, walked it, hiked it. It's a little thin strip between a superhighway and a railroad track, and I never saw this before. This is another sugaring operation, and I just stumbled right on the top of it looking for mushrooms. Going along with my stick, and here's a brick right here, and I thought that's odd. Tipped my head up, and here we are, a whole little, another one. This one's never been dug. Interesting how many of these there were that they set up to work. I don't see evidence of there being a building around this one, that it was just brickwork to hold a pan to boil on. I don't see any steel here at all, but I haven't dug. I'm not going to today. I'll come back another day, poke around. Some animal has dug here. I don't know what he was after, but it's like a burrow that he had for a home. Probably could get in under the rocks. Anyway, I think that's 5 that I know of. Actually, I said I wasn't going to dig, and I didn't. But with my foot, there was this piece of steel sticking out of the ground. And that's the grates for the rig right there. It was sticking out of the ground right there, and I just pulled it up. And then this came with it. That's a ring for a wooden sap bucket, I'm sure. So, it's interesting what you find out here in the woods. Well, there's another piece of steel right side of it. That's what those are. Definitely interesting. You know, I'm filming this right here just to show people you don't have to go that far into the woods to forage. I mean, I've got half-quart bag of leeks right here in no time, right side of a superhighway. There's their fence right there. Probably not supposed to be here. I don't care. Let them arrest me. Well, I'm gonna get heading back. It's starting to really look like rain. It's been supposed to all day, and I've been fortunate. I got a nice hike in. I didn't find any mushrooms. I did find a lot of fungus on some trees, but I don't know anything about fungus, so I don't dare try that. Perhaps it's the wrong soil. Perhaps I'm a little bit too early for morels or pheasant back. I don't know. I've never done this before quite like this. Ones I've always found before have always just been kind of accidental to something else I was doing. I'm gonna come back later and look again, and I'm gonna try some other woods. There is some soft wood in here, so maybe they don't grow here. There's certainly some fungus on that tree. I don't know what it is, but I'm not gonna try it because I just don't know enough about funguses. I'm gonna take some still pictures of it, see if somebody can identify it. Now, I'm gonna send this to Whitetail Bushcraft. I believe that's one of the deadly poison ones he identified, but I'm not positive. Well, I got in a good day. It's starting to rain pretty good, so I'm going home. I'm not going to get the cameras wet. I didn't find any mushrooms that I could eat, but I had a wonderful hike, found a nice sugar arch, saw a little salamander, good day in the woods, saw some deer sign, and overall it was a good day. Well, I guess we'll point this that away and go home.